Hey guys, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am like really late. Hey. Like literally 1 minute before the live was starting, before I clicked the button, my mom called. And then while we were talking, my daughter called the other line. And yeah, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm late, guys. I'm sorry. So I'm sorry, guys. I was talking to my husband. Huh? Right. So I told him. I'm sorry, guys. One or the other. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I swear I've just been sitting here since like 2:30 with nothing to do. And then boom, right before the live, everything hits. I'm not going to be on here too long. As a matter of fact, I don't even think I'm going to do a reaction. Um, I mean, I guess I could, but I don't just the one um, live because I know she did too. But I wanted to show you guys something. Now, the information has been sent to the awareness pages or to the awareness page that we are connected to, betas, alpha, whatever you want to call it. Um, oh, did you want one? I thought that's what you came over here for. Did you want a cigarette? I didn't realize you were getting ibuprofen. Sorry, guys. So I got some information today that you guys may be interested in. I'm gonna show it up here briefly. It may be hard for you guys to see, but the awareness page has it. Beta hunters. It's another one of Alpha's pages. It's Alpha Hunter, but Beta Hunters is I think is where it's going to be posted at, and then of course in their group Alpha Pack it might be, um, but that way you guys can see it more up close, and it's actually a screen recording of the record to show that nobody took Ashley's name and connected it to something else. Okay, so today it was brought to my attention that she has a warrant for her arrest. So, what? Hold on. What the hell's going on? Oh, what? What is it? I am so confused. Um. Oh, I got a screenshot. Date. Thank you so much, David. Thank you so much for your super chat. I really appreciate that, sweetheart. Thank you so much. One of the bots sent me a screenshot of it. Hold on. I'm trying to get to my live on my phone so I can read comments. Y'all, I'm so delayed. I swear. I was sitting in the back on the phone with my daughter. I'm like, well, I might as well smoke a cigarette. And the whole time, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm telling the mods, you know what I'm saying? Hey, let them know I'm on the phone. I'll be back there in a minute. Because I'm like, I'm not at my computer, so I can't. I'm like, well, wait a minute. I could just comment it myself. Just go to my video. Yes, she has a warrant for her arrest. So let me pull it up. And this is an old address, and her name is already public. So no, it's not doxing. Um, and if she has anything to say about that, we have proof that she's actually doxed quite a few people, and posted their pictures, their Facebook names, and all that stuff, and on her page because the alphas shared it to their page to prove that she doxes people. But this is not a current address, so it won't matter anyway. So there's her name. We already know her age, her birthday, and all that stuff, right? She's made all that public. Um, in Lakewood, Colorado, which we already know she's in Lakewood, Colorado. Obviously, this is not her address, but it's a previous address. Okay, as you know, she keeps jumping from hotel to hotel, so that's her, right? Right here. This is the next page. Now, the betas have the actual screen recording of it, so you're gonna see that while they're scrolling, because I'll have to edit it and take all the other stuff out because it shows like her bankruptcies, and it shows her family's and relatives' names. It has Neil's name on there, stuff like that. And I don't editing is not my thing like that. So um, I told them that at the very end, you see the scrolling upwards, and then you see this page, which are the charges and the warrants. And then as you scroll up, you see her name. So you could see that we didn't piece together her name to somebody else's charges and warrants. I don't know the details as to if she ever went to court for it or anything like that. And to be truthful with you, the charges don't even matter. I mean, I'm not going to be a hypocrite, okay? Um, I took responsibility for what I did, okay? Um, but the fact is, she does have a warrant. So she got arrested for forgery, second degree, $300 or less, and theft by deception, $200 or less. At some point, either the first appearance or whatever, at some point she didn't go to court or appear. So there's a warrant right here for her arrest for the exact same charges. And when you click on details, it says out of Lancaster County. Um, I'm not sure if it's Lancaster, Arkansas or not, but it just says Lancaster County and it says LSO. I do know that she has stated previously about being in Arkansas and that she wasn't going to go back there. So I not 100% sure, but it says Lancaster County, um, which actually kind of made sense as to why. Who is calling me? Oh, my bad. Okay. Okay. I see your call. All right. My bad. I didn't realize I didn't share it. Okay. Love you. My bad, y'all. I didn't realize I didn't share the screen. Told y'all I'm all combobulated. I had everything set up. I was setting everything up. Everything was good to go. And then, boom, my phone starts ringing. And now I'm behind. Okay. Sorry. My bad. All right. Let me rewind this. All right. So here it is. Her name and all that. Now it does say Lakewood, Colorado, but that obviously is not her address. Currently, I would not post it if it was. Okay. Um, but next, here it goes. And like I said, I sent the betas a screen recording of this. That way you could see that it was not pieced together. As they're scrolling on the recording, you see the charge, the warrant, and then you see her name. Okay. I just screenshotted the both of those so I could just show it this way, and they'll figure out how they're going to show it that way. So it shows here charges were found, and then for the forgery and theft by deception, and there's also a warrant for the same thing. So at some point, she didn't go to court. Theft by deception, $200 or less. Forgery, second degree, $300 or less. And it kind of reminded me of her instilling in her kids to be like afraid of the cops and, them knowing what's going to happen if they get in back of a cop car type of thing. Like it just makes you wonder, like, is that why? Because you're a criminal, so you want them to run? Like I don't understand it. But and like I said, I'm not being a hypocrite. Everybody knows my record, okay? But I owned up to what I did and I fixed the reason I did it, okay? And I have been off of those pills for 3 years now. So, not being a hypocrite, I really don't really care about the charges that she got. The point is, she has a warrant for her arrest. That's the point. Um, well, I don't know why that screen turned black. The point is, she has a warrant out for her arrest. Now, like I said, it says Lancaster County. When you click on details, there's a Lancaster County in several states. The only state that clicked in our head was Arkansas, because I remember a video of hers where she did mention about her not going back to Arkansas, but I can't remember like the details of it. Other than that, it just says Lancaster County. Okay. Now, um, that's going to be posted on the betas page to where it'd be easier for you guys to see it. But I told them just to post it as the video clip because when you're scrolling, it shows that and it shows the name. But there's a lot more stuff in the recording that y'all don't need to see as far as like relatives' names and stuff like that. So that's why I didn't play the whole video, and I don't really know how to edit videos like that. So, but at the very end of the video, you see me scrolling back, or the person sent it to me scrolling back up from the bottom to the top, and then you see the charges and the warrant, and then her name. So y'all know it's not pieced together. We didn't make up nothing or nothing like that. Okay. So yeah, Ashley has a warrant out for her arrest. Sure does, buddy. So while she over there talking mess about everybody else, could you at least straighten up and own up what you did for your kids instead of living in fear and making them live in fear? Makes no sense to me. Absolutely none. So, and to be honest, like, she probably just got a slap on the wrist. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what other trouble she's been in that maybe that's why she figured she was going to run. I don't know. But I just know that currently she does have a warrant out for her arrest. And that's that's just messed up on so many levels when she could have went to court, did what she had to do, and been done over with. But you out here with a warrant for your arrest with these kids bouncing from hotel to hotel, screwing their life up because you didn't want to own up to what you did. Okay, you're an addict, right? And whatever got you those charges, you did probably for drug money or pill money, right? So at least own up to what you did and take accountability for what you did. But instead, like I said, you'd rather run to a whole other state and have your kids bouncing from place to place to place to place with no stability, no privacy. You got other criminals that are living with you. All all of you are addicts, and like in your own words, Ashley, you said that guy Tim is a very angry drunk and all that stuff. We've heard him threaten your autistic child, threaten to kick her because she and screamed at her because she accidentally stepped on him when she stepped over him. Meanwhile, you're sitting in the bathroom listening to this, kind of smirking, and didn't even go protect your child. Nor did Neil, and Neil was there. Nor did your husband, nor did he say anything to Tim about that. So who knows what all goes on behind closed doors? Just that little bit right there shows that you allow, in particular, your oldest to be threatened and abused because you also don't do anything when her sister is doing stuff to her, calling her names and all that stuff. No wonder why that child's so scared of everything. She's crazy, man. Yeah, I did a reaction on it, Melly. And she kept saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I was trying to step over. And he was like screaming at her. And then he said, I'm going to kick you in the fucking leg. Yep. Oh, I was just showing you guys. And the beta hunters are going to post it. That way you guys can see it cleared up. But Ashley does have a warrant out for her arrest. It said Lancaster County. There's a lot of Lancaster counties in different states. But the only state that made sense to us was Arkansas, just because she said on a video about her not going back to Arkansas for whatever reason. And the point of this is to show that this is a 46-year-old woman who never takes accountability for anything that she does. She blames everybody else for everything. And like the video we did last night on Neil, everything Neil was saying was a lie. But he was convinced that it was true, which tells me he don't even know what's going on. He says that, the betas and everybody are doxing them. Nobody has ever doxed them. Her name, her birthday, all that has been already made public by herself. The address that I just showed isn't even her address. It's an old address, so whatever. Now, we're not going to show the rest of the record because obviously that would be doxing. It has other information on there regarding her family and stuff like that we're definitely not going to post, but nobody's ever doxed Ashley or her family. However, she has doxed several people. So Neil's saying, oh, we're being messed with. No, your wife is doing this. Just like he said that something about the autism stuff. Well, your wife is the one who came on saying that it makes her mad when people say, oh, I understand because I have a niece that has autism, or I have a granddaughter that has autism. She said that makes her mad when people say that because it's not their child and they're not living it every day, so they don't understand. Meanwhile, he comes on and says that she never claimed to know everything about autism. So why are people trying to say that she thinks she's an expert in autism? Because she said that stuff herself. She's the one that brought it up. And she's the one that said she was mad that people say they understand because they have a family or relative with autism. And she said, I know everything about autism because I live it every day. I have autism myself. Like, she made Neil look crazy, okay? He tried to act like she didn't know she was going live or he was going live. Whatever, Neil. She made you look super crazy. I played that last night too. Hello, everybody. She made him look super crazy because, like I said, everything that he was saying was a lie. It was a pure lie. Have you guys, I played it yesterday, but have you guys seen the 2 videos that Neil made? If you haven't, on Facebook, you can go to Beta Hunter's page. They have both of them. And then also I played them. I reacted to it last night on last night's video, and the reactions are actually at the beginning. So I did a mellow reaction. And then if you don't want to watch the mellow reaction, just fast forward it, until you see Neil. And that's when I did his reaction to his 2 videos. So you guys can check that out on there. Tonight, I wasn't going to go live, but I wasn't doing anything. So I'm like, well, I might as well go live now and, do a reaction. And then tomorrow night, I'm not going to do any reactions. Tomorrow night, we're just going to do our, we changed it last night from Freaky Friday to something Saturday. I think it was Sloppy Saturday or something. I don't remember what it was. But we're going to do that tomorrow night, okay? Because originally I wasn't going to go live at all. Remember I told you guys yesterday I was just going to take a day off. But I'm just sitting here, so I'm like, might as well do a live, get a reaction done. And then tomorrow, we're just going to have fun. We're not going to do any reactions tomorrow, okay? It's going to be like a question day. It can be normal questions that we have for each other, or it can be all the way to X-rated questions that we have for each other. So if that's not something you want to participate in, that's perfectly fine. But I don't want anybody to feel awkward or anything like that, because we did it a couple weeks ago. It actually just happened like that a couple weeks ago, and everybody have fun. People are asking questions like, genuinely wanting to know certain things about SEX and, stuff like that. So that's kind of what the conversation turned to. So because it was so random, I did get some complaints about how they didn't like that video, blah, blah, blah. So that's when I changed the title of the video because it said Merry Christmas. So I'm just warning you guys now, that's what tomorrow's live is going to be about. I mean, you can even ask normal questions for all of us to answer. A couple people come on the panel with me, and then of course we'll read you guys' comments, and we can ask each other questions and educate each other on any topic you want to. It doesn't matter. But it can get X-rated, okay? So just keep that in mind if that's something that bothers you, okay? Yes, if that type of stuff bothers you, just, don't watch the live, because I don't want to ever make anyone feel uncomfortable or anything like that, ever. And I'm so sorry I'm late, y'all. I feel so bad. I keep looking at the time. I feel so bad. Um, all right. So again, if you missed it, um, Ashley does have a warrant out for her arrest, um, out of Lancaster County, which we're assuming could be Arkansas, but there's a lot of Lancaster counties in several states. But like I said, Arkansas is the only state that sounded familiar because she spoke about being in Arkansas and stuff. So, but she does. Now, beta hunters, they have a copy of the screen recording to show that we did not piece together her name with the warrant. And you see the person scrolling, and you see it's all on the same page. Okay, I just have the screenshots of the video because I don't know how to edit stuff. So the video has a lot of information that we will not show. It has like her family's names and stuff like that, and that's something we're just not going to do. So like I said, I just took a screenshot. If you rewind this video back a few minutes, I showed her name and stuff, and I showed that she has charges and a warrant for those charges. Theft by deception and what was it? Wait, not theft by deception. Hold on. I'm losing my mind here. All off track, and I was so ready to go earlier. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Yes, theft by deception. So that could be anything, like kind of like what we keep telling her. Like you want money for something, but then you're using it for something else, type of thing. But it could be anything, actually. And then forgery, second degree, $300 or less. Those were both of those charges were from the same incident, per se. I'm not sure if she ever went to court on it or not, but at one point she didn't show up because she now has a warrant for her arrest for those two charges. It doesn't tell. Well, I don't see it. I don't know if the person on there can see on the details or what. Hold on, let me ask. Because it got sent to me. Yeah, and also on those records, there's no employment history at all. Nothing. Not anything. Doesn't mean she's never worked. But there's literally nothing on employment history. Miss DEA and all this crap. She definitely don't know. Okay, she's saying that they did not show any dates. So I don't know when it was issued. Hold on. Hey, I know you're listening. Go to details. Is there any other information on there on details? Like click on both of the charges and then click on details for both the warrants. Or not, it's not two warrants, it's one, but for each charge. Click on all the details on all of those for me and see if there's anything that shows what date that it was issued or what date she was arrested or charged or whatever date where the warrant was issued. I know it said Lancaster County, but is there any other information at all on there? Right, Pillsbury. And this is not like a detailed like background check or anything. It's just public records type of thing. So I mean, it's may not give us too many details. Nope, there's no date on here. All it says is Lancaster, the arresting agency, Lancaster Sheriff's Office, Crime County, Lancaster, Court, Lancaster County, and then the charges: forgery, second degree, and theft by deception, second degree. So that's all it's showing. I'm sure for detailed information, you probably have to, you know, do a background check, but that's illegal. So without her permission, I'm not going to do a background check. It is public record though for her arrest. So I mean, I'm sure we could find out when she was arrested and the charges. I mean, and when the warrant was issued. But it's definitely her. And also on the record, it showed like all her families, like family, first generation families. Neil's name was on there, and a couple of other people's name was on there, and it shows she filed bankruptcy. Shows that she's a Democrat. That she voted as Democrat. Um, what else did it show? It showed like possible neighbors to that particular address. The address they have on here is in Lakewood, Colorado. That's where she's currently at. But I don't know if. No, it can't because Lancaster. Yeah, no. So the crime happened in Lancaster. But the address connected to her, most recent, is in Lakewood, Colorado. But it's not the Colorado. Like, I mean, it's not the address where she's currently at. Because as you know, she's bouncing from hotel to hotel. It just showed the last address that, known to her that she, was registered to her was in Lakewood, Colorado. And then the charges and the warrants are out of Lancaster County, but it does not say a state. So I'm sure we can find that out. But this was not like an illegal background check. This was public records thing, and that's what it shows. And it's messed up because I know we all make mistakes. All of us do. I did, you did, And it's just crazy how instead of just owning up to what you did, she probably get a slap on the wrist. I don't know. I don't know if the rest of her arrest, or conviction history, or whatever it is, but you know, do your time or whatever it is they make you do, and be done with it. But instead, you have these two children, and at your age, you should really be ashamed. Okay, but you have these two children bouncing from hotel to hotel, making them terrified of the police. Because remember, she said, yeah, my kids know what happens when you get inside back of a cop car. They're not stupid. They're not getting in no cop car. So you got this, especially the one with autism, got her scared of the police that were just trying to help her when they seen her walking with a jacket on in a snowstorm, talking to stuffed animals. You know what I mean? They were just trying to help her. But you're so terrified of the police getting connected back to you. That's why Neil deals with a lot of stuff. So that all makes sense. Yeah, she tried to say that she was SHOT several times, and she has PTSD from it, from being in law enforcement and all this crap. She made this whole story just like Mello. Mello made up a story that she was at 9/11 when it happened. We busted her out for lying. There's a bunch of details to it, and the fact that she said she was with her grandmother's siblings. And another video way down the line on the live, people ask, hey, Her grandma was right there talking to her. She said, tell your grandma to tell us if you were at 9/11 or not. She said, oh, she wasn't with me, so she wouldn't know. But on the video where she was, all upset and telling her story about how traumatized she was at 9/11 and all that, she, you can ask my grandma. You could ask my grandma because I was with her sisters. She would have been 17 years old at the time. She said she was sitting down eating lunch when it happened, and she was right there when it happened. But 9/11 happened in the morning, and you should have been in school on that day. So why were you all the way in New York? So she lied about it to get sympathy and make up stories. That's what she does. And that upset a lot of people. She lost a lot of supporters that way because a lot of people were affected by 9/11. And it's like, how dare you make up the story that you were there and you weren't? You were nowhere near there. It's messed up. And just like her saying that she was in law enforcement and DEA or whatever she said, and she has extreme PTSD. So, you know, us, covering her is bringing her PTSD, and from when she was in law enforcement, she knows she was not. No, she wasn't at all. There's no employment history at all. I'm not saying she never worked, but definitely wasn't in law enforcement. She did file bankruptcy though, and there's some other things on there. But there's things on there like her family's names and all that. But we're not going to show that. But Neil's name was on there. Now today is his 50th birthday, I think it was, or 51st. The records said that he was 50. But today's his birthday, so I don't know if when the records were pulled, if they had the updated birthday or not. But either way, they're both too old to be doing this type of crap. And he's sitting here defending her, looking like a fool on that live he did. Because either A, he's trained to lie with her, or B, she's lied to him too. Because most of the stuff that he said was all a lie. Nobody has doxed her. She's doxed people. She's threatened to unalive people. So, I mean, she brought all that down to herself. Right. She was never in no law enforcement. She is lying. Yeah, she might have been in law enforcement's custody, but she ain't ever worked in law enforcement. It's like, why lie? Why lie? I don't understand. I told the entire world what I did because I'm not ashamed. I mean, I am, but I'm not. It saved my life, is what it did. But anything I've done for the past 20 years, I always think about my kids. And yes, I messed up, but in a strange way, I was thinking about my kids because I needed the money because it was Christmas time. So after it happened, I thought about my kids again and got off the pain pills and never touched them again. So at some point, you got to think about your kids. But see, with Ashley, everything is about her. Literally everything is about her. Yeah. And then guess what we caught? If y'all were not here last night, guess what we caught? Matter of fact, hold on. Do you remember the email that was sent to the hotel? Y'all remember that? And she said that's the reason they got evicted from that hotel. Neil snitched on her last night. He said the email that was sent to the hotel almost got us evicted. Okay? He said almost got us evicted. Now, when you think back on the live that she did, which was the day before her oldest's 18th birthday, she was all irate. Her daughter was all irate, saying that the email got them evicted and now it ruined her daughter's 18th birthday. This was the day before her daughter's 18th birthday. They had to be out the next day. Her daughter was yelling, yeah, you guys ruined my birthday, right? So then, of course, that got people feeling bad for them, sent her money, to buy the girl pizza or whatever for her birthday, right? You fast forward to just the other day when Ashley came on and said, I'm going to try to get these clips to put them all together, but she said, I don't put stuff in my kids' head or something. I don't tell them what to say. And then you hear her, the same daughter, the oldest one in the background. No, I say what I want to say, except for that day I was reading from the script. You remember the day before my birthday? She was reading from a script, huh? The day before her birthday, which was the exact same day that you came on hooting and hollering, saying that this email is what got y'all evicted, had her copying you, teaching these kids how to lie and all types of other stuff. And then Neil said yesterday or last night that, or I think it was yesterday, the day before. Well, I did it yesterday. I did the live yesterday. Um, he just said the email almost got you guys evicted. So that proves that that email did not get you guys evicted. Now I'm questioning whether or not there even was an email, if the screenshots I got were just made up. So I apologized for accusing people of sending it and getting them evicted. I apologized last night. Um, it happens. I mean, I'm human, so it does happen. That's why I try to look into stuff deeper, but it happens. So no, they were evicted because of things that they did, not because of anything any of us did. And the nerve of her to sit here and use her daughter to solicit money because she decided not to do anything for her daughter's 18th birthday. That's sick, because she could have easily gotten her a cake with those food stamps, got her some pizza. You make $3,500 a month between the three of y'all. Plus those two men that live there, they also get checks. You could have went to the Dollar Tree, got her some decorations. Maybe got her a couple gifts from the Dollar Tree. Anything. But you chose to make up an entire story, even told your daughter to act accordingly, because she said the day before her birthday, she had to read from a script while y'all were live. So you put her in on it. And then Neil busted you out yesterday. So, no, she was not evicted because of any email. She chose not to do anything for her daughter's 18th birthday because her daughter didn't come first. So, of course, she wasn't going to think ahead of time of what to do and all this other stuff, because the kids don't come first. She ruined that girl's birthday. Nobody else did. She got evicted just like she got evicted from all the other places. Yeah, she has a warrant for her arrest out of Lancaster County. Um, and it's for theft by deception, second degree, and forgery, second degree. Not sure if she ever went to court on it or not, but it shows the charges. And then it shows that there's warrants. There's a warrant for those exact same charges. And like I said, the betas have the information. So if you are on Facebook, you can go to Beta Hunters. I don't know when they're going to post it, but that way you guys can see it a little bit better, since it is hard to see up here. But it's a screen recording of the record. That way she can't say that my screenshots were pieced together with her name and the charges. No, when you scroll, you see on the screen recording, scrolling, see the charges, the warrant, and then her name, all on the same page. And then I guess today she's online dry begging. Now, I see that there's two lives, but when I was at work and I clicked on it, the title said something about Neil's birthday, right? I don't see any live that has that same title in there. I went to betas. I don't see anything there. I just see the same two lives. Was there a live that she deleted? Because the first live that's showing on there, she puts in the title that um that she's back or something, as if that first live got cut off somehow. But the betas may not have caught it, and she deleted it because there is no other live. So was there 3 lives? Does anybody know? Yeah, Bel Air, and it just says Lancaster County, and it says Lancaster County Sheriff's Office. We don't. It doesn't even say a state. It's a very just kind of brief little public record thing. So I mean, I'm sure find out more details about it if we dug deeper. But I knew it was 3. I knew it. I knew it. Did anybody catch it? Dang it! I knew it was 3. And she does that on purpose. Those people work, you know what I'm saying, and they didn't catch it. Yeah, because the first live, um, when I clicked on it, she was saying that she needed, I think it was like $178 or something for a battery for her car. Um, and she was saying that a friend of hers house burned down, and just some more stuff. Um, and today's Neil's birthday, so that makes sense that she would be on here dry begging for a battery or money for a battery, so her and Neil could have money to do whatever they wanted to do tonight. Instead of just ask. I mean, anybody want to donate for Neil's birthday? I mean, see, I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Yeah, he's 50. He's older than she is. I mean, which I knew that, but I didn't know how much older. I knew she did, Ji, because I was on there earlier, and I'm like, I know there was another live because I clicked on. I was at work and I clicked on it. Oh yeah, she can. And that can explain, Katie, why Neil is the one that deals with, like, when the police get called to her place and stuff like that. Neil deals with all that. Um, and it explains why she wants to make sure her kids don't get inside of cop cars. You know what I mean? I just don't get the deception of it. Just own up to what you did. Pay your, you do the crime, do the time, right? She probably wouldn't even got any time, but she want to be on here talking about everybody else and what they doing, and she running around here with a dang on warrant. And it ain't like she didn't know she had a warrant. I mean, come on now. She knew she didn't show up to court and got these babies hopping from hotel to hotel. Is that why y'all hopping from hotel to hotel, Ashley? Because when the police get involved for whatever reason, you got to hurry up and leap to another one. And running is just making it worse. Right, Moldy. Well, I don't know her entire record, but I know with me, I just got convicted of theft. So with no record. I just had to pay back the money and fines and what else? I have to do nothing else because I was able to prove my health, so I didn't have to do like the work hours or whatever. I didn't go to jail. Well, I initially went to jail, but got right back out. So I mean, she could have just owned up to what she did and took the consequences, and boom. I'm definitely not trying to be a hypocrite. Okay, 'cause I was convicted. You know what I mean? But here's the thing: when you do stuff, it's really not all what you did. It's what you do to fix that, or what you do after. Right? A lot of people, especially parents, make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, but when a parent, especially, has an addiction of some sort, they want to change for their children. Sometimes it takes you a little longer than some, but eventually a lot of parents do. Then you have some parents who don't. They don't care. I was the parent that did. I had never been in trouble like that before, and I was not ever going to be in trouble like that again. So I stopped. But I mean, even when I was on the pain pills, I still, kept, a place for my, we had a house and all, all that stuff. I mean, I still was able to function, but that's why my addiction was so bad, because I was a functioning addict. So it didn't affect me. At least I didn't think it was affecting me, which made it harder for me to realize that I needed to quit until it got too bad, and boom. It's like, Ashley, you need to own up to what you did. You need help. You need to get off these drugs, pay your dues, and get those kids in a stable place, man. For real. Y'all is too old for this. But what makes me mad the most is the fact that she's making these kids lie for her. She's making these kids criminals like her. You should want better for your kids. You know what I mean? No, Debbie, she was never in law enforcement. There's actually no work history on there at all. I mean, I'm sure she might have worked, but working in law enforcement like that, especially everything she said she did, there would be indications of that somewhere on that record. There's nothing at all. But we all knew she was lying anyway. And then to have her daughter, if you guys came in late, to have her daughter lie for her on that live, saying that the email that was sent to the hotel got them evicted, that was all a lie. And if you weren't here, I'm going to say it one more time, because that was the day before her daughter's 18th birthday. She was yelling and stuff. Her daughter was yelling, yeah, you guys ruined my birthday, blah, blah, blah. People sent her money because they, felt bad, so she can, you know, get her daughter some pizza or something for her birthday, since she claims that we ruined her, well, on this side, ruined her birthday by sending that email, right? Then, after that, another live here more recent, she said that she does not tell her kids what to say. She doesn't, train, she doesn't tell them what to say on the internet, whatever. And her daughter said, no, she doesn't tell me what to say. I just say what I want or whatever. And then her daughter goes, except for the day before my birthday when I was reading from the script. And of course, Ashley tried to hurry up and bypass what she said. But her daughter said she was reading from a script the day before her birthday. Connect this a little bit. The day before her birthday, They was hooping and hollering saying this email got them evicted, right? And then yesterday, Neil was live. And Neil said that, and the lives are up. One's 11 minutes, one's 5. I also reacted to it yesterday. Neil said he said that the email, he was tired of, basically he was saying that he was just tired of, people messing with them and they're not doing anything and blah blah blah. He tried to make it seem like all she does is just go on there and do makeup, which is a lie. I mean, the woman is clearly no, anyway. But he said, just like the email that was sent to the hotel almost got us evicted, is what he said. He said the email almost got them evicted. So when you put all three of those together, it proves that she lied, had her daughter lie with her, and the whole goal behind that was to A, make people feel sorry for her, B, make people more upset with, on this side of the fence, and C, for people to send her stuff for her daughter because she decided not to do anything for her daughter's 18th birthday and then blamed it on everybody else. Why would you include your daughter in some crazy mess like that? It doesn't, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yep. Her daughter said, remember the day before my birthday, I was reading from a script? Mm-hmm. Yep. He went way off the script. Okay. Neil did not follow directions because Neil snitched on her without even realizing he was snitching on her, y'all. Because you can tell that she's lying to him about stuff. You can tell. He was really convinced that a lot of the stuff that he was saying. But it was a lie. She's been doxing people. She threatened to unalive people. I've never seen anybody dox her or threaten her, anything like that. It's crazy. So I don't know if I really want to do this reaction because I don't know if it's even worth it. But let me share the screen so I can prove that there was a live. And in that live, she was trying to get $178, however way, saying for a battery. But it's Neil's birthday. So once again, first she played, a game for her daughter's birthday to get people to send stuff. Instead of just being honest and just asking for it. But the problem with that is they bring in $3,500 per month. The caseworker, she remember when she was on live and didn't and forgot she was still on live. That lady said that the documents that Neil gave her, they're bringing in $3,500 per month. You're not struggling. You're not, without an income. Nothing like that. So you should have it. But you're an addict. So you don't. You need help, man. For real, you need help. So right here, the title. Here we go again. If I would stop hitting keys by mistake, LOL. So she's trying to make it seem like she accidentally exited that first live and accidentally deleted it because it's not there anymore. And it doesn't look like the beta's caught it. So I don't know if anybody else caught it, but I do know that the title said something in regards to it being Neil's birthday. I do know that because I clicked on it. I was at work and I clicked on it. Hold on, I'm trying to pull this up so I can. What? Hold on. Yeah, if let's say, okay, so if Ashley gets pulled over or comes in contact with the police, um, they they're not going to hold her for that warrant unless Arkansas wants to pick her up because the it was in a different it was in a different state that it happened at. So she could be arrested on something else if it's like petty and be released unless unless there's something stating that she needs to be held. So I don't know if she'll need to be held or not, but there is a possibility that they could hold her until Arkansas picks her up. But then again, there's a possibility that not. You know what I'm saying? Because it does cost a lot of money to get somebody transferred to another state and all that. So there is still a chance that they won't release that they won't get her. So she'll be arrested for whatever she does now. Be released, get a court date, and that's it. Unless there's something stating that she needs to be held. You know what I mean? Because the crime isn't like an unaliving crime or something like that. It's petty theft. You know what I mean? So it's not like a major charge. It's just the fact that she has a warrant in general is what we wanted to show. Y'all, I'm trying to get this dang. Oh, there it goes. Finally. Hold on. I was trying to get some Carmex for my lips. My lips are dry, and it's barely anything in this one, and the other one's in my room. So I've been sitting here squeezing this stuff, trying to get it a little bit to come out, and it finally did. Hello, everybody. Yeah, she's supposedly summoned law enforcement and all the. Like, why lie about all this stuff? I don't understand. You never worked in law enforcement. You're sitting here running around with a warrant. You are involving your children with your lies, having them lie with you, telling them what to say, which your daughter said she was reading from a script. She busted you out and you try to hurry up and overtalk her, but it was already said. So you and Neil ruined your daughter's birthday. Her birthday's the same day every year. If you can't afford to do nothing, you just can't afford to do nothing. There's been several years that I can't afford to do nothing. But I definitely put some form of effort into something. I didn't blame somebody else or anything like that or make up a lie about it, nothing like that. And I also, at the times, if I was struggling, wasn't making $3,500 a month. That's for dang on sure. Hell, I just went back to work the other day. Been sick for all this time. Medical leave after medical leave, and now I'm finally back. So, huge stress relief to be able to go back. I'm telling you that much right now. But I feel like there's not enough hours in the day because I'm so used to having, all morning and afternoon if I'm doing something in the house or whatever. But it's like once I got home, the whole day was gone already. And I still had to, sweep my floors because every day I sweep my floors and mop them and stuff. Had to do that and, figure out, okay, what am I going to make for dinner? And then I was just sitting here and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do a live real quick at 4. Just to tell them about the warrant and chat for a second. Because I don't think I'm going to do a reaction, guys. I really don't. I don't think I'm going to do a reaction. Something's telling me just to not. I don't know why. Something is just telling me just to not. I don't know. I don't know why. But what I can do, I can start playing the video. We'll watch it for a few minutes. And then if I don't know, I just don't know why. I don't know. Something just telling me I don't not to do a reaction tonight. Exactly, Carolina. Yeah, she's threatening to unalive people and all types of stuff. Like the woman is something else. Like seriously, she's something else. My thing is, how you gonna sit here and talk all this mess about everybody else when you the one over here breaking the law like every single day because you got a warrant. So every day you wake up, that warrant is still sitting there and you're breaking the law. Grow up, Ashley. Learn from your mistakes. Face what you got to face. Get those kids in a better place. Why does Neil have to be the only one running around here trying to do stuff for these kids and for y'all a better place? Because you sure as hell ain't. So is that warrant the reason why you claim you're too disabled to go outside or go anywhere? Is because you have the warrant? Might be. Shut up. Yeah, I don't know why. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do this reaction, but then something just in my stomach just was like, no, just tell them that information and then just kind of, and get off. I don't know, y'all. I don't know why I feel that way. But I'll go ahead and start playing the video. We'll see what happens in the video. And then if I stop it, I'll just stop it. But I don't know why I'm feeling like this. But anyway, all right. So I'm back by the Fair Use Act. I have every right to do commentary on public videos for educational purposes. Now, this video is the second live that she did today. Because the first live she deleted. But if you see in the title, I don't know if you guys can see that. Here we go again. If I would stop hitting keys by mistake, LOL. Because there was another live right before this. If you guys missed it, there was another live right before this that she claims she accidentally ended and accidentally deleted. So I'm not sure exactly everything that happened in that live. I just know that when I clicked on it, the title said it says it was Neil's 50th birthday or something like that. And she, losing my mind here. That she was saying something about she needed some money for a battery or something. But then I got off because I was at work. So I don't really know why she deleted it. I don't know exactly what happened at the end. And unfortunately, the betas worked too. So they weren't able to catch that live. But it's gone. So then she did this live. Um, then she did this live, and then this one ended, and then she did a third one after this one. So this live is an hour and 37 minutes. Then she turns around and does a 40-minute live right after that. Beta hunters have both of them on Facebook. I'll go ahead and play this. Oh, and I did want to clarify something. When she doxed all of those people's Facebook pages and like their names and everything, and remember, I told you guys somebody came to me about it being shared onto the Beta Hunter page, and I let you guys know that I'm sure that it wasn't even thought of in the way that of doxing. It was just them showing this is what she did. I did talk to someone today, and it was not any of the Beta Hunters that shared it. It was a person just in the group. It just wasn't. Nobody looked at it as they were redoxing these people by sharing that. So I didn't even think of it that way until it was brought to my attention. So, but it has been deleted. Okay. So just letting you guys know that. 'Cause who's going to think of something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like the lady was just trying to show, hey, look, this is what she did. Not even thinking that she was redoxing the same people. So if you guys share anything, if you guys want to share anything, like especially of her doxing, make sure you guys black out names and pictures and stuff. But let's go.
turn around so Neil can say hi. We'll wait till people get back. Tell them your thank yous and all that stuff that you want to.
See, just at the very beginning, she's saying, wait until everybody gets back. The title, the way the title is, it proves there was another live before that. So she can't lie. So what was the reason you deleted it, Ashley? So you accidentally ended it and accidentally deleted it? All right, lady.
Just wait for them all to come back because I've never had it happen where I pick the guy to the camera like that.
I mean, not them to come back, but Neil to come back. So everybody was telling him happy birthday on the last live. So she's waiting for him to come back and she'll tell him that everybody said happy birthday. But here's, I guess, her excuse as to how that live disappeared.
It's the first time for everything.
We're going to go here in a second.
Go where?
You need the money.
I know. I know. $178 for a battery.
Okay, cool. She says it on here too. So now she can't say we were lying. All right, that's all I need to hear. Why not just ask? Wouldn't it be easier just to ask? I mean, I don't know if anybody give it to you, but I'm sure you have friends that you can see if they'll let you borrow something. You know what I'm saying? You worked in law enforcement, remember? You got all these law enforcement friends and all this stuff. You don't have any friends you can borrow a couple dollars from? I don't know. I guess I'm just different because if I want something, I'm going to ask for it. I would never come on here and ask you guys for anything on here because I don't know what all of you like that. But my friends and family, absolutely. Absolutely, I would. And it would be with the intent to pay back. You know, I don't know when, but it'd be an intent to pay back. But I just don't understand what these people who dry beg. Like, just ask. Like, just like your warrant. Just turn yourself in and get it over with. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
It was 109 for the battery, and the tools were another $100. The cheapest socket they had, approximately, was like $17.
So $178 for a battery and then $30 for the tools. Don't they got some old car? I don't know nothing about battery cost now, but I remember buying a battery for like 50, 60 bucks for an older car. I know the newer cars would probably be more expensive though, but does she have like an older car? I don't know. Oh, that's my back at the door. I'm back here smoking.
That's why I don't buy tools from AutoZone, dude.
Oh, you got it. I mean, I was trying to.
I know. I'm not mad. It's just, that's why I don't buy tools from AutoZone.
And see, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Pillsbury. They are making $3,500 a month, man. Get food stamps, all of that. And yet you're always wanting somebody else to do something for you. You're an addict, Ashley. You need help, dog, for real. Like, this is sad, actually. At your age, especially. Like, I know we all done effed up. I know we all done been through some things, you know? We all done made mistakes. But ain't you grown up at all? And figured out that you need to get on the right path, or are you just comfortable with this lifestyle? Because everything's always about you. Just like your daughter's birthday and saying we ruined it. You made that all about you too. When it was your daughter's birthday that was ruined. But you made that whole situation about you and made her lie. Like, girl, just grow up.
They do, but you have to put a deposit on them. You're pretty much paying for it, and you can bring it back. Get your deposit back.
Yeah.
What y'all gonna do? Hey, y'all, come back. No, I didn't do this height.
Right. I don't know if they're paying rent at this place or not. I do note that just recently, in the past couple of months, though, the caseworker, when remember that video, same video of the caseworker saying that they make $3,500 a month. Um, when Ashley said that they don't have the money to move into a place, the lady said, "Well, you don't pay any rent or anything, so and you make $3,500 a month." That was the documents that were given to her by Neil between his work check, her disability check, or Social Security check, and her daughter's Social Security check. So she should be able to afford to move. And you could tell the caseworker was getting super frustrated because she could understand why they wouldn't have the money when they weren't even paying anything. She's at a hotel. She's not paying water, electric, sewer, garbage, none of that stuff, right? Wi-Fi, nothing. It's all included. And on top of that, she wasn't even paying for the hotel. There was an agency paying for the hotel room for them. Now, I don't know if that's the same with this hotel that they're in or not, but I know it was not this. The one right before this, she was only at for like 10 days and then got evicted. And that's the one she blamed everybody else for, ruining her daughter's birthday. That one they were only at for like 10 days, maybe 2 weeks, probably 2 weeks. And I think it was like right at the end of the second week. The one before that is when the agency was paying for it. So I don't know for sure about this one. It could be the same situation. But even if it is, she said herself that this hotel is way cheaper than the hotel she was just at, and blah, 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 blah. I mean, it is $450 a week, according to her, which is quite a bit of money. But even still, you're not paying anything else, though. Nothing. You get food stamps and everything else is included. So you should have money put back. I mean, I wish I was making $3,500 a month. Girl. Oh. Oh.
Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. You know, making this big 5-0 not seem so bad. Have a good day.
Shit, it's worse than expensive. Everything's so goofy expensive. It's stupid expensive.
Yeah, my other cousin, the one I was with on New Year's, she's never watched our lives before. So apparently she's watching now because she texted me and she said, "Who is Ashley and why is she on the run?" I don't know if she's still watching or not, but girl, it's hard to catch up. But this is Ashley. She's on the run from a different state. I wouldn't say on the run, but I mean she has a warrant from a different state. It's a hard. I tried explaining to you that night, but really didn't want to like even think about all this stuff. But I'll talk to you about it. It's a long story, girl. It's a long story.
When we need them.
Take Sharpie's good.
Yeah, according to the background, not the background, was it? No, the public records or whatever. Neil's 50, and she's 46. So they're way too old, okay, to be doing this stuff. And like I said, she's playing him too. Like, because he really is convinced of all this stuff. She's just she's trying to say that she was in law enforcement and all that, had this big career. No, you're a career liar, a career criminal. Like, dude, just be honest for once. Once. I don't know.
Oh, I just hit your birthday son. My birthday, and I'll buy if I want to.
Well, we should listen to the alternator. Yeah.
You hear what he just said? At least you're working from home. Wonder what that means. And you see how she's looking at him like, no, don't say that. Is she, I mean, are they considering her doing this work? Or does she have another job where she's actually working from home. I don't know. But he just said, well, at least you're working from home. And whatever it is, she didn't want him to say that because look at her.
It's cheaper than the damn battery.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because she don't have to go anywhere. Because she can't go nowhere. She don't have a battery. So he said, well, at least you're working from home. Like, okay.
We're told by the kid too. Well, you can buy the root and manufacture it.
That's all you can get is remanufactured alternators, Walt. And starters.
Yeah.
That's all you can get is remanufactured. And water pumps.
And they don't work. I had that happen to me.
Yeah, but you haven't driven 30 fucking years. Shut up.
Alright, you ready?
I can say that even hasn't driven 30 years.
No.
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 Not yet, Marla. I haven't been in messages yet. I'm sorry, I haven't. I gotta make a lot of stuff that we can.
I sure don't hear the girls.
Ready?
Yeah. We probably, hey.
And I'll be honest, like if she was like actually like in a bind and things happen in life. Hey, look at me. Just out of the blue, I get sick and out of work for a year and a half. Okay. Well, off and on, but majority of the year and a half, right? And she has kids and her husband's trying to work to pay the little that they can't pay. And, she just needs help just to get herself up a little bit. I totally understand that. Let me tell you. Okay. But that's not the case. That's what I thought was the case. That's why I did not cover her at first, because I'm like, well, hell, I'm not going to be a hypocrite because I'm going through some things myself. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not going to hate on anybody else that's, covering her, but that's what I thought it was. But it's totally not. The more and more you watch her, the more and more you realize, wait a minute, you don't want to get out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. All right, sorry guys. Anyway, like I'm saying, I can understand if she was like really in a things happen in life and all that, but she's been offered so much help. She was offered a place from this, the caseworker, and you know, she's got these agencies helping her pay for the hotel so she can save up her money to get a place. And she's making they're together making $3,500 a month. Like she's getting all of these opportunities, and yet she's turning them all down because she wants to live like this. Who wants to be like this? Who wants to be down like that? Like I sure as heck don't.
Hope you all have a better day today.
Message for you. 50.
So I wonder what was so important about that message when her supporters said something to her about a message, and she said she'll have to check it later because she can't get to her messages, and she hasn't been to her messages. Hmm, that's interesting.
Do it. Tracy, we love you. Yeah. Love you for that one. Love you for that. That is sweet. Thank you. You're sweet. You're real sweet.
Well, it was in Brockton Live.
Oh,
I don't know who the name. I just got a picture of. I don't know how it. Top one.
no, I did not. Oh, the mod did. Hold up. Now we'll see about this shit. Well, she's on block. Okay. Text her back and say, she's not blocking the one I'm on now. Y'all, it's not blocked, Chandra. Please. Pretty please.
Okay.
I've known her over a year. Almost two. Yeah, she did go over to the dark side for a little bit. Like a few other people, she kind of realized that I was just being bullied.
Girl, oh my gosh. You know what? There is a huge difference between people reacting to what you're saying versus you being bullied. Now, I'm not saying nobody is bullying you. I mean, I don't know. I don't read comments like that. So, I mean, even on my stuff, if people say negative stuff to me on my comments, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and make a whole live about all these every comment and get all whatever. I either keep it on there, respond to it, or delete it and move on. But you keep blaming the content creators for you being quote unquote bullied. I mean, people can say what they want to say. All right. I mean, we can't control what people say in the comments. They just can't control what people say in the comments. But even if people do get angry enough to say certain things, look what you're doing. You threatened to unalive someone and you were dead ass serious. You're lying saying you were in law enforcement and all this other crap. You have your kids lying for you. You have your husband lying for you. You got your two daughters living in a hotel room with you, your husband, and two other men. You said yourself that the men were alcoholics, drug addicts. You yourself got caught on live buying meth and pills. So, I mean, it is a drug lifestyle. Just face it, that's what it is. So, why not just, I mean, good gracious. And to be honest, the sad part, y'all, at her age, it ain't going to change. I mean, it'll be a miracle if she changes because she's 46 years old. Okay. So, and now you sit here, you got this warrant out for your arrest in a whole nother county or no state, having your kids hop from hotel to hotel, keep getting evicted, or you're either keep getting evicted or you just keep leaving because you're afraid that the police are going to find you, one or the other. But even if they do find you, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. It ain't like you're wanted for unaliving somebody, but I don't know. You're in a whole other state. But the fact of the matter is you have children. You need to think about them. Everything you do should be focused on them. Instead of you sitting here lying about all this stuff for what? You need a new battery for your car? Ask. I mean, why sit here and make up these stories? Because I'm gonna tell you, I don't think she needs a battery. In my opinion, in my opinion, it's Neil's birthday, and they just want money to kick it for his birthday. I mean, just ask. Not saying people will give it to you if you ask, but I don't know. I don't know. This just is confusing me. It confuses me why she lies so much.
Go figure, huh?
That's the word. She's always trying to get over on somebody. That's the word I was looking for. It's like every time you turn around, she's trying to get over on somebody, whether it's her supporters, whether it's her husband, her kids, she's always trying to get over on somebody to benefit herself.
Where are you losing the
Thank you.
I think that's what you're looking for in a second.
Yeah, I was going to look because I think so. I love you too, Tracy. Sweetheart. Carolyn said, "Old lives matter." We can form the OLM group. Don't give me fucking ideas.
I said, I can't comment at the time after I just did, and I think Sunny did it.
Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm seriously going to have to do this shit. I'm seriously going to have to do it.
Move her TV out.
Uh-huh. You know I don't want that damn thing on. I like TV. TV kind of suck at. Get into the accounts here. It's like trying to put my makeup on, trying not to go crazy. And I'm going crazy while putting my makeup on. But it's not makeup driving me crazy.
They got fish sticks, hot, and pizza rolls in there.
For the kids looking good.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a snack.
Yeah.
Because we're going to do shrimp tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't got the meat.
Oh, so y'all can eat shrimp, but you can't get a battery? You couldn't do anything for your daughter's birthday? Not even a cake or nothing? You had to have other people do it for you? So you bragging about eating shrimp? Oh, with the food stamps, huh? That must be nice. That must be nice. I would do anything to be getting food stamps every month, little girl. But I can't because my husband has an income. But we have way more bills to pay than you do. Kids to eat, to feed, us to feed, insurance, rent, water, electric, gas, all this, a bunch of crap, okay? That must be nice that you get to eat shrimp.
Corn dog. I mean, for later on. I get hungry too.
He's got mini corn dogs. The corn dogs had else to bring.
And
Okay. I'll be right back up. Coming home today.
Mhm.
Grab some of those Zetarans.
So, how is he getting around with no battery in the car? Do they have another vehicle? Is that okay? Now I'm really confused. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. So,
Yeah.
how long until the other that's this done? You know?
Okay.
Because you're right there at it.
You see how she's always trying to act like something's wrong and get. Oh, she is a hypochondriac for real. I want to be like Ashley when I grow up. Live off everybody else, not have to do anything.
I can see you, Shaka.
Yeah, 1 minute.
There it is.
I'll wait
I
a
see you.
second.
I see you. Welcome.
I'll give it a second. Look for it in the last minute.
Right, Chrissy? That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I'm not going to put my business out there by any means, but I'm just saying, like, there's people out here that are really like, that really got put in a bind because of something they couldn't control, and trying to get yourself back up there. And, it's like you're steady getting kicked over something you can't control. And you got people like her that's using the system, lying about everything. Like, how could she live with herself? I would feel so bad if I was doing some stuff like this.
Well, it's going to take more than a second. It's in the last minute. It's going to take more than a second.
Well, I'll wait.
I'm being facetious, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, she's using big words, guys.
I'm going to get away with it.
Miss DEA agent over here.
Oh, where did my... I know. You want to flex the roll?
Right, David. Like, people like, working and still can't eat no shrimp. Like, I was at the grocery store today trying to figure out, okay, I got this much, so let's see what we're going to do here. Had to make some tough decisions. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Miss Shrimp, and now she's giving out her prescription medication while she's live. You're not supposed to give anybody your prescriptions. That's illegal, DEA agent. You should know that, right? You were in law enforcement, remember? Liar. You want a Flexeril? That is a prescribed medication. Yes. I take it too. It's not narcotic, but it's definitely going to make whoever's taking it sleepy. That's why you got to take it at night for the most part. It's for like inflammation. Try to help your pain, basically. But it's not narcotic. Girl, you're not supposed to do that.
No.
There's a law there. There goes holiday. It's beeping. It'd be brow time. And Chandra, I tell my moms to leave you alone. I'll leave you alone.
Yep, basically I come out to relax her, yeah. They gave me that and Meloxicam, and to help with the inflammation and pain, and to help me sleep, because that stuff will make you sleepy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, soda's there. Is it here up here too for you?
Oh, you're cool.
Didn't know how many you had left. So. Oh.
And
that man is always doing something. Well, she acts like she can't do nothing, but she just went out kicking it with her boyfriend on New Year's Eve. What? Never mind.
Oh, wait, get right. My purse. My purse. I can barely move.
She can barely move. She has everybody in that hotel. Never mind.
Time. Look for it. Time look for it.
I know.
I'm gonna have her do my eyebrows since mine fell out. Let's see if she can hook my eyebrows up.
Something on there. My purse. That's what I'm telling you I need. Down there near the abyss.
You talking? Huh? You talking? No, I can get those on the way back. Tidy, public,
You try screen.
That irritates me. That just, are you guys feeling what I'm feeling right now? See how excited she was to give him money or whatever she gave him, smiling, telling him to go get him an ice cream cake, eating shrimp for his birthday. And what did you do for your daughter's 18th birthday, huh? Absolutely nothing. You came online telling her what to say because she said it herself. She had to read from a script, right? Telling her what to say, that the betas, whatever, got you guys kicked out of that hotel. So therefore, it ruined her birthday. When in all actuality, you spent the money up on drugs. That's why you didn't do nothing for her birthday. And then your supporters bought her pizza and a cookie. But you all are super excited about your husband's birthday. What? Oh gosh, lady, just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, just when I thought that it, I'm 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 gonna use a big word like her, I'm flabbergasted. I am so like, what? You can't afford a battery. I mean, I know you got the food stamps and all, but I'm just saying, she claims she does not get food stamps though. So if we take her word for it, you're on here saying you don't need a battery for the car, but yet somehow he's still able to get around with another car, I'm assuming. And you're eating shrimp, ice cream, cake, and all, and you're just super excited for him to go buy this stuff. But your daughter had to sit on there and lie with you. And she knew she was lying. That's why she said, remember, Mom, I had to read from the script. And remember, your husband said yesterday that the email almost got you guys evicted. So with all of that, no email got you evicted from that last hotel. You made all that up. You were even crying and yelling, and your daughter was yelling. All of that was made up. And you got exactly what you wanted out of it. Somebody else to pay for stuff for your daughter's birthday. Because you didn't want to do it. But yet you make $3,500 a month between the three of you. There are people out here who don't have no money at all, no income like that at all, who wish they were getting $3,500 a month. They could do a little something for their child, for their birthday. I mean, this is pathetic, but gotta go. You got to go above and beyond for the husband, right? Okay.
Now I get the missing when it pops up. That way he gets 1 likes too. Having 2 vehicles sucks. Sorry, y'all. It really does suck. But I don't want to do that shit right now. Honestly, if I have to just want to buy me that Bugatti Veyron, I so want.
Of course.
Hey, I'm gonna have rich dreams.
Right. This makes CMC look like a saint, let me tell you.
I'm seeing a Bugatti out here in the metro. Got a lot of Lamborghinis and Ferraris out here. But man, we have seen a couple of Lotuses too. But Bugatti, not here, not yet.
I just feel so bad for her daughter. Like, because not only did she do absolutely nothing for her birthday, she lied to her and said that all of that was our fault, or, the side's fault, and made her go along with it, told her to go along with it, and, whatever, however she told her to do the script. And then when her daughter's there, all she's doing is constantly rolling her eyes, huffing and puffing, getting irritated when she talks. She talks horrible about her youngest daughter, her 11-year-old, calling her names and all this crap because she has behavioral problems, which all stems from herself. You did that, Ashley. I just don't get it. I don't see how a mother doesn't think about their kids first, I guess, but there are women out there though like that. They put a man before their kids. She has a husband, a boyfriend, and then she has that old man living there, all in one hotel room with her two daughters. Like, and she was offered a place, for crying out loud. Oh gosh.
Find gaudy dresses on the gaudiest one you can get. Crap is always. Oh, ugly dresses are always fun. Of course, a lot of them are ugly. There's very few that I think are actually gorgeous dresses. Like me, believe it or not, they left the TV on. Hang on. I gotta rectify this political shit. Sorry. My divorce court's on. I like Judge Rhonda, but not today. Hi, Stormy. Good morning to you. Well, I think it's pretty close afternoon all across the U.S. right now. I got 4 more minutes left in the morning. Oh, wait. I got 4. Hey, take a picture when you can get it, right? Even if it's only 4 minutes. Last time I checked, those Olympic athletes, they get down to the microseconds. So they can declare a victory by 2/100ths of a second. I can declare 4 minutes. Still thinking about trying those stupid false ash lasers. I got them. Not 100% sure about it, okay? And just for people who didn't catch it in the last video, I'll say it one more time. This will be the last live you get to see here. I'm submitted an application for subscriptions, and I'm normally approved. Always have been. So when I do go live, it will be in a subscribers group. Subscribers only.
See that? All she cares about is money. That's it. Yes, I got people that watch me that hate me. Sure do. But I'm definitely not going to make every single live private, members only, because I want to be greedy and all of that mess and make people pay to watch you when you're on a free platform. What about the people who can't afford it? And you're smirking like it's, I'll get approved. I always do. What about the people who can't afford it? You know, the people who are actually struggling, unlike yourself. You're going to make them pay. Sorry, sis, you're going to lose a lot of supporters, a lot of views, which, I mean, I don't know how many views you get now, but trust and believe, you're not going to get that many people who's going to pay for you. So, and the cockiness and the arrogance that you're giving off is just, it's sick. It is sick. I don't see how there's not even just her. There's a lot of quote unquote content creators around that they start off doing stuff and then they, you know, their views or whatever go to their head and the money, and then they change up and all they're worried about is the money. and forget about the people that got them to where they're at. If it wasn't for these viewers, you wouldn't even be offered subscription. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know.
Why am I doing this? At $2.49 a subscription? Simply because, guess what? One, I'm broke. Two, tired of trolls. If a troll wants to pay to see me, that's on them. Just kind of tired of kind of locking it down a little bit. I probably would, Chandra. You're not. I want to know who does it. If I could hold the needles, I'd do it, Stormy. I used to do cross stitching. Can't hold the needles anymore. So, in other words, you don't want me giving you a shot or any ibuprofen either. I'd make a horrible nurse right now. And I woke up this morning, my hands were so stiff and swollen, I could barely close them. It's like, damn it. Nobody told me adulthood came with this shit. And my grandma was here, she was because you cut your fingers all your life. I did when I was a kid, but I was an adult. Oh, I need this one stupid thing, and where is it? Get it. Isn't it going to be where I want the stupid thing to be, so I'm not worried about it.
She's awfully cocky tonight. I mean, she's. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm like a little jealous, like, and I ain't even playing. Like, to have everybody do everything for you. You don't clean, which I couldn't sit in a dirty house like for long, especially as nasty as hers was. The houses that we've seen of hers, I just get depressed and depressed and depressed and depressed. But collecting all this money a month, and food stamps and all that, and not have to do anything but sit in a room and be on social media and not have to worry about if you're going to be able to pay this bill or that bill or buy food and this and that. I mean, I wouldn't be able to sit and smile. I would. You better humble yourself, Ashley. You better humble yourself. Karma has a weird way of coming at you. And there are people that are watching you that support you that are struggling their ass off. They don't know when their kid's going to get their next meal or where they're going to get it from. Meanwhile, you're sitting here bringing in at least $3,500 a month, having agencies paying for this, that for you. And you can go have ice cream, cake, and shrimp without a care in the world. I'm a little jealous. Yep. I wouldn't want to sit at home like that every day, but it would be nice to know that when I have my flare-ups, I don't have to either call into work, choose between calling into work and missing money for my kids and just pushing it out and, suffering throughout the day. Like, that'd be pretty nice. That'd be the nice part about it. But, hey. Oh.
Give me the stupid thing on my stupid self. Damn it. It's not cool though. Whatever. mean, I'm more good at writing, especially doing research papers. In fact, I found a lot of stuff, good scholarly research. I delved into it last night, and I delved into it till about 4 o'clock this morning, and I went to sleep for a little bit. And then Laura came unhinged. She had to wake up.
There she go, always making a negative comment about her daughter, the youngest one, 11 years old. Like, that comment's actually, I mean, that remark was actually the best thing I've ever heard her say about her daughter.
I'm like, sorry, you're going to school. No. Oh, Stormy is pretty. It's pretty. She showed me some of the stuff she's done. She has. It's really pretty. I don't like to do a lot of things that require a grip, arm grip, makeup, I'm gripping here and there, Drawing and artwork, I have to grip a lot. That's a little out of my league right now. I don't care who says what, it's because of the pain level. Especially small things. It sucks too. But I always say to people, it is what it is. And it will be what it's going to be, whether I like it or not. I can't judge shit.
You sure can't.
And you look at it. We're all fucking flawed as you and me. Every single one of them.
That's probably the only truth she has ever told in her life. Everybody has a flaw, everybody messes up, everybody makes mistakes, but it's what you do after you make that mistake that determines your character and the person you are. Do you admit it, own up to it, fix it, correct it, and move forward? Or do you be like Ashley? I'd rather not be like Ashley.
Just because you might think your faults aren't as bad as somebody else's, but if they sat down and picked you apart and analyzed you, they find shit worse about you. And you find
Girl, they done picked me apart, chewed me up, and spit me out. Okay, but see, I told my truth to everybody because I knew what I did was wrong, and I wanted everybody to know that everybody makes mistakes. Okay, but it saved my life. I promise you that. And the only people I think about on a daily basis are my kids. So everything I do revolves around my kids. Like right now, I'm trying to see like if any of the kids have, the boys have plans on if they're, you know, eating at a friend's house or what, so I can go ahead and start cooking. If not, then I won't. You know what I mean? Like everything I while I'm alive, everything I do revolves around my kids. And I knew by telling people my story would help them to know that they're not alone. So you, on the other hand, you're lying about everything, having your kids lie for you, putting men before your kids, and using everybody around you to get what you want. It's sick.
shit worse about them and they be back and forth all the time. Humans are stupid like that.
Yeah, Guys, all good names over here. She just be tripping. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, it's real easy to do stuff. Like really easy. I actually blocked one of the moderators, April. And how I know I blocked her is because nobody else can block a moderator but me. Moderators can't block each other. And April ended up blocked one day. So I must have at one point, you know, when put my phone down, face down, and it was the live was playing, or watching the replay or something, or I had the phone in my hand and my fingers were touching the screen because all you do is just touch the screen on the name, and then you get a couple choices and you hit one choice and that's it. I mean, it's very, very easy to block people, to delete their comments, to time them out. Very, very easy to do.
Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I got right into my tool going through my head.
Which ones did you? We would have to hold on. You can't fix it, unfortunately. The only thing we can do is unhide someone. Like, so if you hide someone, we can unhide it. But if you delete their comment or put them in timeout, we can't go back on that. Because when they're in timeout, they'll be out of timeout in 300 seconds, and then deleting the comment is just gone. But that's okay. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. Trust and believe. Everybody done did it. But yeah, there's not a way to like reverse it, but that's okay. Trust me, Debbie J has been here long enough. She knows. She done seen it happen plenty of times. Everybody makes mistakes, so that's perfectly fine.
Even thumbs they forward blade and whether one to bound to divide it right into.
No, it just shows you just deleted the comment that I see. Hold on, let me make sure again. Yeah, you timed her out. You deleted her comment. Deleted her comment. Deleted. Let me make sure you didn't block her. Hold on. Yeah, I can't go up that far. Hey, oh, yep. You didn't time her out. I mean, you didn't block her because she's commenting. So yeah, you put her in time. You deleted her comment and then put her in timeout. Debbie J, quit acting up now.
We do that all the time. Categorize, separate, annihilate, dismantle. Do y'all realize how bad the human species actually is?
No, actually, that was my cousin that sent you to the corner, Debbie. She put you in timeout. Sorry about that, baby.
We are predators. And we'll
It's okay, baby. You're fine. She understands. Trust me. She understands. Trust me. She's been here long enough. She understands. It's all good.
Our dead body.
I didn't see that you hit anybody 45. I couldn't go back up that far. Do you guys remember the person's name? I didn't know you did it too, 45. So if you hit somebody, then that means they're blocked. So I would have to go in and unblock them, but I need to know who they are. Oh, you guys unhit them? Okay, Taco's saying yes, they unhit them. Okay. All right, cool.
We don't do anything. We're not eaten by other animals as food.
Yeah, 45. First time she did it was the other day, and we said, oh, you popped your mod, Cherry. Hey, look, take 45. She done blocked almost everybody.
Just random thought out of my head there. I'm always.
Yeah, it looks like 45 said she hit somebody too. So, according to Taco, they were unhid. And then All Good Names didn't hide anybody, but Debbie's still here, so we're good on that. I wasn't paying no attention to the chat. I was just looking at this.
Messing with the human race. Always. Have a right to be. And everybody treats each other. Seriously, people. We have to do better. We have to do better as a species. Don't hate somebody because they got more than you, because they live differently than you. Any of that. Don't. That's their lot in life.
You ain't got to leave, girl. It's all good, baby.
Path is different. I mean, I will sit there and I'll talk shit, especially if somebody else a weird makeup on. I'm gonna talk shit about it. But as far as putting people down for living their lives, can't do that.
So putting people down for living their lives. So you consider everything you're doing just living your life. When you have been offered so many chances to change, it's not like you're an 18-year-old kid, okay? You're a 46-year-old grown woman. You know, like, I don't know. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. We might go ahead and just pick up tomorrow and do a reaction, like finish this on 2248. It finishes tomorrow. Some things just came up, so I'm going to have to get off here. But yeah, guys, I don't know. But the betas, they have the information about her warrants and her charges on the theft by deception and the forgery. So I'm not sure if it's been posted or not, or when they're going to haven't even checked, but they do have it. So once they are able to post it and stuff, that way I can see it better than on my screen, they'll get it on there. And it's Beta Hunters on Facebook. And then, of course, Alpha also has Alpha Hunter on YouTube and Alpha Hunter on Facebook as well. Those are all alphas. But the beta hunters, they're the ones that, they're constantly posting updated stuff. So check them out on Facebook. Don't forget, guys, to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Pretty please. They're both completely free of charge. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate it. I love you guys so very much. And tomorrow, make sure you get your questions together. I mean, we might do a reaction and then have fun, or I don't know. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in tomorrow. But either way, the question thing is going to happen. So just get your questions together. Whatever question you want to ask everybody, no matter what it is. It could be a normal question or it could be an X-rated question. It does not matter. I'll restrict the live. That way we don't get hit, but we still have to watch how we word things and how we say things, okay? So no like horrible derogatory words like we did last time because y'all almost got struck. So I had to restrict the live to 21. So I wasn't even thinking either. We were just talking. But anyway, but you guys have a wonderful night. Please stay safe. Enjoy your weekend. If I don't see you, this weekend. Otherwise, I'll see you whoever comes back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow night. As a later in the evening seems to be better for everybody. So, after dinner and all of that. So maybe around 7, 8-ish, something like that. But I'll schedule it tomorrow afternoon once I know for sure I'm in the clear. And you guys, please just stay safe. And thank you guys so much. I love you guys. And I will talk to you later.